Welcome to another Wednesday morning. I haven't been outside yet, so I don't know how much a beautiful day it's like, but I'll get to that later. It's about, Alexa, what's the time?
The time is 7:42 a.m.
So it's 20 to 8, so it's pretty early in the morning. I'm going back to sleep. I'm going to take my medication. I'm going back to bed. I had a really shitty night's sleep last night. I think it was because my son slept with me again, because his dad went to work, so I don't have a very good night's sleep when my bed is full of humans and then full of a dog. So yeah, I get very tired, so there you have it. Sorry. So it's just a quick message this morning. When I wake up again later, I'll make a longer vlog. Have some news to tell you about our land and house package. That's finally done, signed and sealed. And that's the reason why I don't have a lot of finances behind me anymore, because most of it's gone into the house that we purchased, and it's not really for us, it's for our children's future. So it'll be bye for now because I'm tired. I've got to take my morning medication, and I will see you guys later. So as I said, BFN. Greetings, dear people of YouTube world, the alien race, the universe. The universe. Firstly, I want to show you something about today. Yes, it may be upside down, but what a day the Lord has given to us. Thank you. Again, I'm very impressed. I'm very proud, was the word I should have come up with, that I awoke to another beautiful day. That I woke at all. So yes, that I am. Babby is lapping up some of the sun. And of course, even though her locks are nice and long, we don't allow her too much sun, because we know that sun can cause melanoma. And guess what? Dogs can get melanoma too. And if your dog is a light-haired dog, they're even more likely to get melanoma. So 2 or 3 minutes is probably the max, and then I'll call on over to the mat. So, wow, today I still have feelings of disappointment, shame, regret, all these things. And do you know what? I'm not going to achieve much by actually feeling these emotions. So what to do with them, I don't know. How to deal with them, I haven't got that far yet. My daughter and I this Sunday plan on going to visit a local Catholic church. And I hope that it is a true Catholic church, in the sense that, you got the hour-long mass and things like that. I've tried the in-home thing, and you go to someone's home each week and they pray and they you know, have the little sermons and that, but I want to feel the traditionalists in the way that you go in, you kneel, you get up, you make the sign of the cross, you sit down, and you listen to the priest, the Bible readings, and what the service is all about. And then, of course, you donate, of which at the moment I have nothing to donate, and I don't have any regrets about that. So I've questioned myself lately on why I've wanted to go back to my Catholic roots, why I now want to become how can I put it? Why I wanted to now, of all times, when I've become so sick, decided to go back to the Catholic faith. I was baptised a Catholic. I do have a godmother and a godfather. I don't know where they are anymore in this world. I don't know whether they still are alive. But I have no regrets there either, with not keeping up with them. I don't know what's driven me to do this. Like I said, I don't know whether it's because I'm sick, whether it's because of my mum's passing. I haven't thought about it, and to even sit down and try and think about it, I can't. For the first time, I can't analyse something like this. Bambi, come. Come. No more in the sun. Come. Bambi, come. Come. Does Nana have to get up? I'll get up. Come. Come. Come on, quick. Up you hop. Come on. On the mat. On the mat. On the mat. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. You can't sit in the sun for too long. Do you know why? You'll get sick. Yes. And we want you to live as long as possible. Your life is already as short as anything. I mean, I think I read once that a dog of this breed lasts somewhere between 15 to 20 years, and that's not a long time at all. Not a long time. But I pray that she lives a long, healthy life. So getting back to why I've chosen to come back to my religious roots, and the answer to that is I don't know. I don't know at all. I have no idea. I mean, I simply just believe that it's that time. Something has brought me to this decision. I don't know what has or who did or why, but the thing is, I think it is about time that I did, to be honest with you all. I think it is that time that I should. After all, I did make that decision when I was of an age to make this type of decision on my own with no real influence. There were people there to guide me through the whole way, each step of the way. My first Holy Communion, my first confession, baptism, quite obviously, that's the first thing that came along. What else was there? I cannot remember what the ceremony is called, where you are dressed in a white frock with a white veil, and this was in my time, and you're given a special name. Now, I know my daughter, she went through this whole process, so I know she's gone through it all, but I didn't, not all of the process. I finished primary school, I went on to high school, and my morals changed when I hit high school. And when I say morals, I'm talking as I went to a public high school to start with. So my parents couldn't quite afford a Catholic school like they could when I went to primary school, because things do get more expensive as you get older and older. Things happened at that public school that influenced me in such a way that I got attached to a group of people that were troublemakers, and they were troublemakers in the sense they were trouble with the law. So I left that school, and I believe that school was a Catholic school. No, I didn't leave that school. The people who were in trouble with the police left the school. That's what happened. So in saying that, I continued my religious beliefs in that school because it was Catholic, and we had mass every so often. I actually think we had mass every day. It was like an assembly. Instead of going to assembly, it was what you would call a mass. We went to a mass and we did that. And this masses in the Catholic Church go for about an hour long, but I can remember an hour and a half. It was a very long time, because some of it had to do with a lot of awards that kids were presented with, you know, like behaviour changes in people, and they were what do you call it? They were praised and thanked. Sorry, I'm sitting down trying to hang up the washing at the same time. So this is why you're seeing me go from to fro. But it's the only time I can actually hang anything out is while I'm sitting down, because my back hurts otherwise. So I'll hang that on the big line, that one. Yeah, so I'll be right back. Promise. Welcome back. Yes, I'm now inside again. And I apologise for my looks. I don't have much time these days to... My mother would tell me, there's no excuse, Bettina, that's no excuse. She's right, there's no excuse. I just feel lazy and I don't feel up to doing much. So I've come in, I have finished that very small load of, I think my daughter left me underpants, a couple of t-shirts and a pair of shorts for her brother. New pair of shorts that she bought him and that we like to wash first. So very little load of washing, and I probably haven't hung out a load of washing in quite some time. No, I lie, I think I did the other day as well. But again, leftovers. So she does things to the best of her ability during other things. So she might be cooking dinner, so she'll pack up her father's plates that he left on the bench, put them in the dishwasher. Anything else is left on the bench, she'll put in the dishwasher. So just hold on a sec. Alexa, what's the time, please?
It's 12:29 p.m.
Wow, it's that time already. You know, I really sleep my day away most days, and look, I don't seem troubled by it because I am recovering from a spinal injury. So by no means do I I'm sorry, I'm having so much brain fog today. It's just unbelievable, and I seem a bit hot, but it is hotter today. So I'm not worried. I don't think I have a temperature. I don't think I have an infection in my toes. I don't even go there. I was talking about my Catholic beliefs, and you know, I've always recently spoken about our family being able to follow in the Christian way. And I still believe that. I still believe we definitely should act like Christians. And I actually saw a sermon that Peter Fryer, he's an American, his wife has cystic fibrosis. Their channel was recommended to me because I used to watch Claire Weiland's channel, who recently passed away. God rest your soul, Claire. So through watching her CF channel recently, obviously YouTube recommends other channels. The Fry family or the Fry life and Peter Fry were also recommended. He does sermons, and one of his sermons today was about doing things without receiving praise for them, or without expecting a thank you or acknowledgement for doing something. Do it because it's kind, it's wanted, you want to do this. But I think he spoke of Matthew 6 chapters 2 to 4, where God actually says, you know, when you're going to do it without hypocrisy. So do it without expecting a thank you. Do it without expecting praise for it. Do it because you want to do it, and do it because you can do it, but don't expect everyone to fall into two lines and you walk down that line and you be praised for what you've done, even if it's the biggest thing in the world. He even mentioned that people, you know, they donate plaques to certain charities or seats to certain people. Seats, for example, to sit in a garden at a hospital. And by reward, they get praised for it and things like that. That's how I took the sermon. And I don't know whether it was a Catholic sermon, but in all reality, it doesn't matter. He spoke of God, he spoke of the Bible, and he said, he quoted from Matthew. So I'm so brain dead today, and I just don't know why. I do not know why. I don't know. And I'm tired, and I can only lead that to the drugs that I'm on because of my pain. I'm in pain. It actually leaves going down our street with wind. I'm in pain now, which doesn't make me a very talkative or pleasant person. But it takes a lot for me to become nasty to someone, especially outside my family. It is easy to be nasty to my family, and that's probably because, let's face it, I know them well. I've spent most of my life, if not all my life, with them. So that's why I do that. That's why I treat them that way. Can you see missing out the front door? Is there anyone out there? Are you guarding our house? Bambi, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Very good girl. Yes. Come up here. Come here. You're such a good girl. I love you, Bambi, so much. Thank you so much, Bambi, for being with our family. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I know you realise how much we love you. Look at you. We went out to our plot of land yesterday. that we officially own now. Okay, go sit on your bed. You want a treat? Okay, come on. Let's give her a treat. I think it's a well-earned treat, that's for sure. Yes, yes. I'm going to give you one. Yes, yes. Yes, a treat. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to give you a treat. And I'm going to give you a big treat. I'm going to give her liver. And there's only so much of different things you can give dogs and that, so I hope you don't mind. I'm going to continue this, not by sitting down, but by lying down. I just bent then, which is the biggest no-no. You shouldn't do that. So I'm going to actually lie down in the lounge. I don't really want to go inside because I want Bambi to be able to enjoy the outdoors. She loves being outdoors. Go on, sit on your bed. Go sit on your bed. On your bed. On your bed near the front door. On your bed. On your bed. Go on. On your bed. On your bed. This is going to be a test. The next door neighbour's daughter has shown up. She's come home and there's a noise in the car blaring, but she's young. She's young. And I will focus the camera that way, but she's still sitting in a car at the moment. I can hear the music going. It stopped. I really just want to see whether Bambi's going to bark. So let's hold the camera that way so that everyone can see whether she's going to bark. No barking, okay? No barking, Bambi. No barking. No barking. No. No barking. Good girl. No barking. Good girl. No barking because there's someone coming now. No barking. No barking, no. No barking. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, you are. Good girl. Good girl. You don't get a tea this time, no. On your bed. On your bed. You can't get a tea all the time. No, you can't. But you did really good. You did. On your bed. On your bed. On your bed. On your bed. Go on your bed. Good girl. Oh, you want to sit on the ground? Okay, you sit on the ground. All right. Okay. She really did well this time, and she's doing really well too. But of course, that goes out the wayside most of the time because she forgets, and there are certain people in the household which I lay no blame on because training her and having kids in the house is a whole new thing. So, yeah. And there really only has to be one trainer, but she does listen to all of us quite well. So I'm tired now, and that's my medication. I actually got up because I was hungry, and although I cooked myself pancakes, I know I shouldn't have, but I did. And I had honey and margarine on them, and I feel terrible. But to be honest, I think it's about 3 weeks away yet. My bariatric surgery is 3 weeks away, and although I do have my moments like this, I am very strong-willed, and I do know that if I do this when I have the surgery, well, there won't be any of this when I do the surgery. Good girl. Good girl on your bed. Good girl on your bed. When I have the surgery, there's no question, there's no doubts, there's nothing. I can't do any of this. I can't do any of this behavioural eating patterns. Because if I do, I will experience something called dumping, and it is the most horrific thing I've ever heard of. I have already experienced it. When I started a medication called Byetta, one of the side effects was that if you ate the wrong type of foods, you could get yourself some massive amounts of diarrhea, which means that everything from the top of your intestines or your colon, or is it colon below? Anyway, your intestinal area will just literally turn to slush, and it will flush right through you. And sometimes it can take days. And in this particular case, this is very many years ago, and this is a very, very sick story. And I'm so sorry. Turn away now, or turn the voice down now, and I'll tell you when to turn it back up if you don't want to hear it. Turn it down now. I was in bed at night and I felt wet, and I woke up and I had pooed my bed, but it was so runny like water that it just sat on top of the mattress protector. And thank God the mattress protector had a layer in it of plastic. We had a young child at the time, which is why I had it on the bed. Believe me, it was my mistake this time. It was the most embarrassing moment of my life. I had been with this man for, yes, already 15 years. I'd go to the toilet, I walk around naked in front of him. So I wasn't embarrassed to that sense, but he also was lying in this slush of very watery poo. And unfortunately, it was the most embarrassing part of my life. I just woke him. I said, please don't look, don't smell, just go straight to the shower. I am so sorry. I had no intention. Oh my God, I feel embarrassed. Please don't look, just don't look. Don't look, don't smell. Just block everything and just get straight in the shower. And while he was in there, I took those sheets off that bed and I put them straight in the wash. I rinsed them in the laundry, I put them in the wash. And while I was doing that, I'm lucky that you can turn the sound back on now. It's okay now, turn the sound on. Okay. Sound up, okay. Because I realised you're not going to know when, because I've just told you to turn sound down. Silly me. So anyway, I've washed the material off the bedding, and I put it in a load of washing. And we lived up in Brisbane North at the time, which when it gets to summer up there, if you leave any clothes in the washing machine, it does smell. So because I'd been working, you know, things got stuck in the machine and they were laying there for possibly hours instead of being hung straight out. So the machine did smell. Well, it smelt 10 times worse after this. So I washed the goods numerous times and it did eventually get the smell out. I disinfected the whole washing machine. I rang up the company. I said, what's the best way to disinfect it? My child had an accident. My child had an accident and I had to wash. I didn't shake the stuff off prior. They said the only way is to use bleach. It is a corrosive and there's no guarantee then. Unfortunately, you will void your warranty. And I said, well, what about Milton tablets? Milton tablets, actually, you put them in a certain amount of water, then you soak the child's bottles and anything that they use up to a certain age, which was 1, I think. Because after that, their immunity starts to build. What about Milton tablets? So this lady went away and she'd asked people, obviously, and funny enough, that's what their company had recommended. To wash their, I'm so sorry, my hands are so shaky today. I'm just not feeling well at all today. So in their guide, and one of their maintenance technicians did say, the only way that you can wash your machine out is to put on a few loads of washing using just washing detergent, because don't forget, washing powder is corrosive as well. So machines are built to withstand that. But They're not built to withstand bleach. Pardon me. Not bleach that you buy from any of the shops anyway. And it doesn't matter how much you dilute it. I can remember when I was working at the Royal Women's Hospital in Brisbane, if we had any VRE patients or MRSA patients who went into theatre, what would happen is hang on a minute, brain fog. Oh, we'd have to get into our special suits, wear our special masks, and 50-50, 100% bleach, 50% of that with 50% water, and clean down the entire theatre. So that was the case here, except they were saying that I needed to use 60 ml of pure bleach to a full load, and I had to do that 3 times. But in doing that, you voided your extra warranty. When I buy electronics, I always, and I've convinced my husband to do so too now, because it's worked out to our advantage. Then what happens is we've got cover on these things if they go wrong. And that's what's happened in the past, because things aren't made to last like they used to be. But anyway, getting back to this machine, I asked her about Milton tablets, and that's because I had a child at the time. And she goes, you would not believe it, but the maintenance technician actually said that it is in our guide. And it does say that if you need to sterilize in any way, shape or form your washing machine, that you can do that, although not 100%. Milton is the best product to use, either liquid or tablets. And it told us, I can't remember the exact tablets or the exact, I know I had the tablets. I'm sure it was the tablets because they were the cheapest to purchase. So I had to use so many tablets to so much water, and that's what I did. And after that, it was quite a miracle, because never again had the machine smelt of, I don't know whether you live in a hot country, you've ever had your machine have that yucky sort of dirty smell. It's like, I can't even describe it. It's not like a poo smell or a wee smell. It's just like, it's like a damp old rug smell. That's what it is. So anyway, that never ever happened again. And in all honesty, we never had any problems with our machines again. But in saying that, I've always purchased for many, many years my products from a company called Online Appliances. And when I started working for a company called Foxtel, we got 40% off. So I purchased a new washing machine, I purchased a dishwasher, and I purchased a lovely new TV. But this is going back many years ago now. So I do have a warranty on my dishwasher, extra warranty on that and the TV. I'm in the midst of finding and chasing up my warranty information for my dishwasher, because we can no longer use it because the racks are broken. And they do say that it only covers mechanical stuff. Well, unfortunately, it's got to be mechanical, because what do you call wheels? Wheels are mechanics. The whole dishwasher is its mechanic. So, yeah, so I'm in the midst of chasing that up at the moment. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to find that. I hope I do. I know I've written it down somewhere, but whether or not I've kept the piece of paper, I don't know. So, wow, this vlog is getting to be a long one. And to be honest with you, I think now would be the perfect time to say sayonara. I think I need to go back and lay down in bed. I don't know, I may even lie down here and watch some TV. It depends on what the go is and what Bambi wants to do, because she seems quite comfortable there right now, don't you? Yes, she does. A little ear moves, I know she said yes, Nana. So wherever you are in this world, I hope that God looks after you. Don't panic. This is not going to become a religious ranting channel or anything like that. I'm just saying it for the sake of it, and because I do hope that that God does bless your household, even if you're non-believers. I hope that your family grows well, cheerful, and I hope our life on this planet is long and none of us have to suffer the devastation of the dinosaurs that they did. So, love you guys, and as always, what do I say? That is right. Be a fan. Bye for now.